money can scrape together so that he will marry their daughter. It is seen as a paycheck for the husband's parents. Because the dowry system makes women equal to money, or the loss of it, greedy parents don't want daughters because they will have to give money away in dowry. Poor parents can afford daughters, as the average dowry is 6 times the parent's annual income. Families do not want girls because they see them as a waste of their resources. They have to pay for her to marry, pay to raise her, and take care of her. But once she is married, she belongs to her husband. Rita Banerjee, an author and activist for the 50 Million Missing campaign, explains that the dowry and infanticide and feticide go hand in hand. The minute dowry enters a community, everyone becomes greedy for dowry. It is greed-based. Every son is one way of getting money in, and every daughter less is less outflow of money from within a family. A daughter is a burden on her father's head. Daughters are someone else's property. These are common Hindi sayings. Mothers seem resigned to the loss of their daughters and undisturbed by it. One mother killed 8 of her baby girls. She showed very little remorse and even laughed while talking about it. I just strangled it soon after it was born. Why keep girls when raising them would be difficult? She would get pregnant in the hopes of having a son, and when she would deliver a daughter, she would kill it. One girl is aborted every minute because she is female. In 1991, demographers were shocked when the census showed that there were only 927 women for every 1,000 men in India. That means that there are an estimated 36 million more men than women. Comparatively, there were 1,013 women for every 1,000 men in Britain. The Indian government banned prenatal gender screening in 1994 to stop gender-related abortions. However, this did not mend the problem of the missing girls. Families were no longer allowed to know the gender of their child before it was born. But this did not stop illegal gender testing or infanticide and feticide. Rich families can still afford to have the gender of their baby determined illegally by bribing doctors. Then, they will abort their girl fetuses. Poor families resort to killing the babies after they're born. Surveys show that doctors believe they are doing a humanitarian service in helping families determine the gender of their child, and, if it's a girl, aborting that child. If a girl survives, she is often neglected to the point of death. A daughter won't receive as much food, care, or love, not to mention medical treatment, as a son. In one case, in 1983, a government doctor summed up the attitude towards girls. In one village, I went to the house to examine a young girl, and I found that she had an advanced case of tuberculosis. I asked the mother why she hadn't done something sooner, because now, at this stage, the treatment would be very expensive. The mother replied, "Then let her die. I have another daughter." In 2012, the UN Department of Economics and Social Affairs found that an Indian girl under the age of 5 was 75% more likely to die than a boy of the same age, the worst gender difference for any country. Similarly, 71% of girls are malnourished compared to 28% of undernourished boys. Studies also show that boys are taken to the hospital 2 times as often as girls. I hope your heart hurts for the plight of India. There is strength in letting your heart throb and expand for the injustices against others. We need to be for these girls, because even many females are against them. Even their own mother may be against them. More information can be found on itsagirlmovie.com. The It's a Girl documentary can be watched for free on hulu.com. Or, if you want to make a difference by donating, you can go to invisiblegirlproject.org, which also has a lot of information if you're looking for more knowledge. Thank you.